I'm back now to do some backstitch, and I've got myself a new coloured thread so that you can distinguish between the rows that I'm doing. Again, I've split it so that I've just got 3 strands, and I thought this time I'd show you how to thread the needle using a needle threader. Quite often people have these little needle threaders lying around, never really sure what they actually do. So what you do is you just poke your needle threader through the eye of the needle, and then you get the end of the thread and poke that through the needle threader like so, and then you just pull the needle threader through the needle, and that's done the job for you. So if you're finding the eye of the needle a little bit hard to manage, then that's another way of threading your needle. So again, I've drawn myself a nice line to follow. I'm going to bring the needle up and leave some behind so that I can tie it in at the end. And then this time, I'm going to turn it up this way for me. This time we're going to do a back stitch. So you're going to go down that distance, that nice distance from the where you came up, pull it through. Then you're going to come back up a distance ahead, same distance. Can sometimes happen that you get in a bit of a pickle with it twisting at the back. It's good that you've seen that, so just take it back and untwist. Sometimes it's because the embroidery thread is a little bit twisted as you've separated it, so just keep that in mind. Now because I've come up there, I'm going to go back down where I finished that first stitch, and that's what makes it a back stitch, because we're going back. So then I come up the same distance, and then I go back, and then again up, and you get the idea, and then back where you came up there, and up and back. And I'll just turn it over for you so you can see what's happening underneath, and you'll see underneath we're getting this long line. It's similar to the top but not quite as neat, so because it overlaps each time. So that's back stitch. I'll speed it up to the end of the line so that you don't have to watch me go stitch by stitch, but you'll get the idea. So I'm approaching the end now. Luckily I just had enough embroidery floss. I did do just over twice the length that I wanted to stitch, because I knew I was going to go round and round with my back stitch. So bring it up for the last stitch, take it back behind, and then you can see that behind I've got a stitch that I can just wrap the thread around, and then I'm going to cut that away. Take that bit out of the way, and then thread this needle onto the thread where I started, and then I'm going to use that string or thread or floss, whatever you like to call it, to just finish off at the beginning. And cut that away. And there we have it. So now we have a running stitch, we have a back stitch.